Uncensored TV. What up, good people? Today's topic is about a gentleman by the name of Dr. Boyce Watkins. Dr. Boyce Watkins. I was on YouTube while I was at work. I passed over a couple of things because I follow Your Black World on YouTube. So, and funny, I was just talking about this to my wife about joining the Black Business School and enrolling my children versus putting them all the way through school, public school. So I guess I don't know. A lot of times when you're on the phone, a lot of people be listening and they pop stuff out at you for marketing and advertising purposes. So I'm on my YouTube timeline going, and I guess they got suggestions from subscribers, right? And I keep seeing Dr. Boyce Watkins exposed, scam, like I said, exposed, scam. And then I was noticing this Chinese guy by the name of Charles Wu. So the thing is that Charles Wu, I don't know if it was a year ago, what year it was, but he did like a podcast interview with a white gentleman, Caucasian guy. And some of the stuff that he was saying during that time, it really got up under my skin. From the videos that I saw, or from that video that I seen, which displayed the interview with Charles Wu talking to the Caucasian guy. I mean, he was just in a nutshell saying that it was like a case study, black people in concern. And he did in so many words, he was the puppet master, and Dr. Boyce Watkins was the puppet, and he wrote or controlled the Black Business School. He referred to Boyce Watkins as a character, and they were selling hope to black people, making economics to black people a religion. And he went on to say that Boyce Watkins even teared up. Now, I don't know if he was referring to him acting or not. So immediately I started watching other videos, and I was like, damn, I kind of felt some kind of way. Like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? I hope it's not a scam. But I did feel at first, and honestly, I unsubscribed to the main YouTube page. But then I'm always a guy, even kill type guy, that I want to hear both sides so I can make my own assumption or determine my own way that I'm gonna go. So I started really looking at YouTube videos. I went back to Dr. Boyce Watkins' YouTube page and a couple of more other places, and he did this rant, and he was just like, man, you know what, fuck y'all. Honestly, I ain't gotta explain myself. My actions speak louder than my words. Who else is doing it? And that's gonna segue into another video that I do about the Rock Nation and this picture that they took. But let me get back on the point. So he was like, man, you know what? Screw y'all. I don't need y'all around me because I'm not trying to build with y'all. And so I took that kind of offensive. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Why is he not going at the Chinese guy like that? And the Chinese guy is the one that talked about him like that. So I stumbled upon a podcast that they did where it was Boyce Watkins, his brother, and the Charles Wu guy. And starting off, he said, I'm sorry, man. Really not from here or whatever. Just paraphrasing. And he apologized now at first, and kind of 5% of me saying, if he's a marketer, he's expert in marketing and all of that, this could be a ploy. This could be some bullshit. And but I said I'm gonna give it a chance, because real recognize real, and when I say that, you have to really cut your ego and your emotions out of it when you say real recognize real. So it's not ego recognize real or emotions recognize real. It's just real recognize real. And so I listened to the whole interview, and I gotta say, man, I don't think the brother got anything to lose. Speaking about Dr. Boyce Watkins, honestly, and I got so many thoughts running through my mind, but his actions does speak. And what I said I would want to do was enroll in the classes or the school or whatever it is, so I can see for myself if it's a scam. Because at the end of the day, $149 or how much ever it costs, it's not gonna break me. And if I can learn something, from $150 or $200 or whatever the case is, if I can learn something, I can just make that right back. It's not going to be a loss. If he have physical classes and stuff that you can read and all of that, literature or information that you didn't know. Wealth is really priceless, meaning that a wealth of information rather is priceless, and stuff that you didn't know or that you didn't have time to research on your own. That's what colleges are for. That's why they have professors. That's why they have different classes. That's why they have different majors and things of that nature. So my thing is this: black people, and trust me, I'm just as fucking pissed off at the epidemic of black people and how we are treated in America as any other black man. How we were done, how our ancestors were treated, how we were marginalized and redlined and discriminated against and killed. I'm just as furious. And I really want to get some get back too. So I'm saying all that to say this: there comes a time in a man's life that he has to hold the responsibility in his hand. Take responsibility. Want to do better. Not be a victim. Educate himself. And like Tupac said, they say I can't demand war unless I get my money right. But now I got my money right and I want war. Something to that nature. So we gotta stop being fucking victims, man. You know what I'm saying? And we are. And I don't want to, I'm not trying to make light of that. Man, I promise you I'm not. But it's time for us to come together, learn, educate ourselves on economics, on putting money together, and really get some wealth going so we can take this shit back. So, and another thing, man. I kind of felt a sense of shame almost that guy had to keep apologizing. Not that he shouldn't have apologized, because he damn sure should have. Because when I heard it, like, who the fuck is this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? But it kind of made, I'm not a fucking baby. You know what I'm saying? My feelings wasn't that hurt. It made me have some get up and go, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I really need to get on my fucking A game. If he talking about a brother like that, I don't know if he's Boyce Watkins is a millionaire or not, but he got his head on straight, and he know economics, and could possibly be a threat out here as far as really taking this shit to another level. He talking about him like that. But it was just shameful that the man kept on, having to apologize, because we're not babies. We are tough people, man. Look at the shit that we've been through, and we still here, and we still standing. Now they got us, some of us confused and bewildered, or they got us in the matrix, so to speak. Because, yeah, man, look at our buying power. And, that speaks for itself, but yet we don't own anything. So it's on us, people. What the fuck are we gonna do? Are we gonna come together or not? And that's, I don't need a fucking handout from nobody, because we originated this shit. We just gotta take it back. You don't need to apologize, because I'm gonna show your ass. You understand? And that's just how I feel. I don't want no fucking sympathy from nobody. Yeah, we were done wrong, and I want to get that motherfucking ass back. And that's just how I feel. But how are we gonna do that? What's the plan? Because goddamn it, I don't see no fucking millionaires and billionaires running up talking about they finna put their fucking money together. Do you? So I think we don't need to get scammed. And I agree on that. Everybody should have their antennas up. And, Boyce Watkins also said, hey, I don't need you to like me. I don't want you to follow me because you like me. I need you to fact check me too. Go behind me. Research this shit, what I'm telling you. Just don't say it just off my merit of me just telling you this is what you need to do. Check behind me. You should do that any fucking way. On any fucking thing. So, listen. That's just how I feel about it. And I want to commend the brother, Boyce Watkins, and his brother, and I don't know the guy. And if I don't know him, I can't trust him. We have to earn each other's trust. And hey, if I get in this shit, it's not shit. And if I get in the program and I get burnt, hey, I'm gonna let people know, hey, listen, this is my situation. But the thing is, I can't even get burnt, because in this program, he said, if you are not satisfied, we will give you a refund. Fuck, people. What more do you want this man to do? And I ain't on his side because I don't know him. I barely look at his YouTube stuff, but I am interested, because it's time for a fucking change. I've seen him on the Breakfast Club. Some stuff that I run across, I listen to. But that's just on me. That's not on him. I have to do better and put my focus on something that I want to develop and manifest in my life. So I have to do better. Because the man got a wealth of knowledge on his fucking YouTube page. Trying to get us to get up and go and do this, do that. It's just the ignorance of us and us being burned so much. We just don't trust other black people. And that's a condition that we need to get out of and learn how to get out of. A lot of people, can't afford to go to a therapist or, to go talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying? So they use, other methods, some drugs, alcohol, or sex, or church, religion, or, meditation, whatever it is. But we got to work ourselves through that so we can come back together and take this shit back over. And man, another way I felt was, don't y'all know that this shit ain't gonna be televised, man? The revolution ain't gonna be televised. You know what I'm saying? The revolution ain't gonna be televised, man. We need to be doing this shit behind closed doors. So they don't see it coming. They don't see the knockout blow. And in boxing, that's the blows that hurts, the ones you don't see. They don't need to be seeing this shit coming from a mile away. So when y'all trying to expose, and that's the title, the exposure game. Meaning, when you're trying to expose Boyce Watkins for being a scam or whatever the case is, he's trying to expose you to this wealth of knowledge that he been seeing these white folks take advantage of for some odd years of his life. The man graduated, went to college, man, became a professor and all of this shit, and he looking like, damn, you know what I'm saying? He could be like Jay-Z or Diddy or T.I. or whoever people deem that's really not reaching back when we really don't even know. But I ain't seen no motherfuckers come together and really put no impact on no Black Wall Street shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna be televised. It shouldn't be. But legally, like he said, I mean, you can't discriminate. But just stop. Don't be so quick to try to expose somebody when your ass ain't doing shit. But try to expose. You don't have a school. You don't have classes. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck we need to be doing in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Bringing our money together, sending somebody out to survey the land, to integrate into their society and to get all of their resources and bring them back to us. How the fuck you think they infiltrated in Egypt? And ancient Egypt, they infiltrated, played like they liked them, you know what I'm saying, and wanted to be a part and took over. And thus how we in the fucking place we in now. So we should want to reverse the role or have somebody go to college if you couldn't afford to go. We can't be so quick to be calling folks coons and shit, man. And your ass wouldn't be saying it if you was in a burning house. And he was the only way for you to get help. Would you burn up or would you let him help you? Well, guess what? Per Martin Luther King, we're in a fucking burning house, man. And we need fucking help. And if this brother is outside with a goddamn fire hydrant hose or with a fire suit on and with a gas mask and all the the necessary tools to get me up out this shit. Look, man, reach your fucking hand out. I'm grabbing it. I'll worry about the scam shit a little later. And if I see some crooked shit, then I'm going to cut that shit off. But like I said, this brother I don't feel that energy coming from this guy. And that's just my thoughts on the matter. I'm not going to take too much of your time up. It's already 20 minutes. Probably going to cut it back down, but man, that's my thoughts. So I salute you, Dr. Boyce Watkins. Salute your program. You know, I think you kind of, and I know you got frustrated and kind of vented, and then you kind of you took whatever you had down, and I think, you know, I understand. You know, don't let them get you frustrated like that, bro. And on the flip side of it, I hope that you're not. And I will find out for myself. I hope that you're not. Honestly, I really can say after looking at your podcast with your brother and Charles, I mean, I don't think that this shit is a scam. I don't think it is. You know, but I will find out, you know, as far as real or fake or whatever it is. I don't think it is, though. I mean, you saying you gonna get folks money back. I mean, hey, it is what it is. I mean, it's just on me to get in there and see what's going on. So, man, I salute to you, brother. You know, keep doing your thing. And I appreciate you for doing your thing. I thank you for doing your thing. And then, you know, I thank people that's on the watch for the scammers, for the manipulators. I thank y'all, too. I mean, ain't nobody at fault. People just doing what they know to do, and, you know, being cautious, because nobody wants to get scammed and waste their time. I understand that, you know, but I really don't think this is the case in this situation. Doc Uncensored TV, shout out to the LDBC. Peace.